Welcome back to the channel and happy day 2 aboard Utopia of the Seas. If you've been following along, you know we love exploring every inch of these massive ships, but today is a bit different. We're officially shooting with our brand new Insta360 X4. That means throughout today's port day, you're going to get some completely unique, immersive perspectives that really change how you experience a traditional port stop. We started before the sun was even fully up, literally at 3 a.m. It will take you all the way through our day in Nassau, Bahamas. Make sure you watch all the way through to the end because we've got some crucial traveler warnings you need to know if you're walking the streets of Nassau. Plus, a sneak peek at what's coming up next. It is officially 3 a.m. Why are we wide awake? Well, because Utopia of the Seas is an entirely different universe when 6,000 other passengers are fast asleep. But actually, we just finished up with a late night session at the casino. So naturally, our next logical mission at 3 a.m. was hunting down a late night snack. But look at the Royal Promenade right now. During the day, it is a shoulder to shoulder packed with people, parades, shopping, and music. At 3 a.m., absolute ghost town. It is so peaceful. We also took a stroll up through the solarium, and if you've never been up here during the nighttime and spent some time, the glass canopy overhead with the moonlight shining through, combined with the absolute quiet, is one of the most relaxing hidden gems on the entire ship. I highly recommend a late night walk if you suffer from cruise insomnia. Good morning! The sun is up and we're waking up to a gorgeous view right from our balcony, looking straight across at the Royal Beach Club here in Nassau.
Is this all new?
Yeah, this is all brand new. So this used to be like completely abandoned, like less than a year ago probably. And then they built this beach club, Royal Beach Club. It cost a bunch of money to get into it. You have to buy an alcohol package or a beverage package to be able to get in there.
That's how they get you.
Yep. So
I think everything should be included in the price of the fare for the trip, man.
well, it is on the ship, but not on this. They're considering that an excursion. That water is beautiful, but not as good as Grand Cayman.
No, Grand Canyon's is great.
Yeah.
We're going to 5, maybe.
Got the smart elevators here on the Utopia of the Seas.
Mom, come over here.
You push your floor, tells you which elevator to go to, so it directs traffic.
There's nothing quite like that first morning coffee, or in our case, grabbing a quick slice of pizza and drinks down on the promenade before we brave the port day.
What are you two doing?
Maybe get her to eat someday so she doesn't turn into a crazy child.
Why is there a baby at the bar? Why is there a baby at the bar? You getting a Shirley Temple? I see. Are you getting something? What are you getting? Oh, I want one too.
We decided to take our time this morning, hanging back and waiting for the initial rush and crowds to die down before we even thought about exiting the ship. Letting the early morning bottleneck clear out makes heading off the ship so much more relaxed. We are officially off the ship. Now listen closely to this tip. If you have mobility issues or if you're traveling with family members who struggle with long walks, pay attention. The walks from berths 5 and 6 all the way to the main cruise port terminal entrance is a hike. It's roughly a mile long, taking about 15 to 20 minutes in the Caribbean heat. Thank goodness for the port tram. They run these trams to help passengers get from the ship berths to the main entrance. The Royal Beach Club entrance area is roughly the halfway point of that walk if you do decide to stretch your legs. If you see the line for the tram building up, don't panic. They keep them moving pretty steadily. Definitely factor this into your morning timing so nobody gets exhausted before the day even really begins.
All right, we're here in Nassau, Bahamas, in the port. Gonna do a little shopping. Probably end up at the Strong Market. Spend an hour there or so buying souvenirs.
Once you clear the security terminal, you're walking right through the newly revamped Nassau Cruise Port area. Fun fact, Nassau has centuries of history, stretching all the way back to the 1600s when it was a notorious haven for pirates like Blackbeard before becoming a British royal colony. Today, the port itself has undergone a massive transformation featuring brand new duty-free shopping, local art displays, amphitheaters, and dining options right as you step off. If you don't want to venture far from the gates, the immediate port area is packed with things to do. You can check out the Junkanoo Museum to learn about the vibrant local festival culture, grab a local cocktail, or browse the high-end boutiques right in the secured zone. But if you walk just a few blocks outside the port gates, you can explore the historic landmarks like the famous Queen's Staircase, tour the Pirates of Nassau Museum, or head right into the world-famous straw market.
Atlantis Cable Beach taxi.
Here's a picture card. Just right there.
The straw market has deep roots in Bahamian history. Originally, it was where the locals sold woven straw hats, baskets, and mats made from their local palm fronds and sisal plants, used heavily in the agricultural and fishing industries. Today, it's packed with hundreds of local vendors selling handmade crafts, souvenirs, and art.
Okay, me too. Collect the bar. Shop.
What are you trying to do?
So you eat.
No, thank you.
Mindy was on a specific mission, finding a special gift for the amazing person watching her dog back home. And she found the ultimate souvenir, a wooden dash hound. Watching the local carver sit there and hand carve the name right into the wood on the spot was incredible. That's the kind of authentic experience you just can't get on board the ship.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it's better in the Bahamas.
Good job.
Are you a YouTuber?
Cuba?
Are you a YouTuber?
Oh, YouTuber. I was like, I'm not from Cuba. Yeah,
Are you a comedian?
yeah, I'm a aspiring YouTuber. Yeah,
What's your
she's
name?
better. She's better than me.
What's your name?
Journeys 2020.
Journey?
Journeys, yep.
2020. Yep.
Journey 2020.
Yep.
We're gonna see how much it costs to do some braids here for Rai.
While we were out, Riley and Addie decided to get their hair braided. We found an absolute gem of a braider named Crystal. Let me tell you, Crystal was lightning fast and did an incredible job. The girl's hair looked amazing for the rest of the cruise.
You're doing great. Doing great.
What you say, Daddy?
Doing great.
And I use products on my braids, see? No flyaways. Nice and neat braids. No conditioning on the braids, just shampoo, okay? Conditioner helps to loosen the braids up, okay, baby? She really want her hair braided. Mommy, give her the bag, let her pick out 3 beads. Yay! Pretty girl. Now you got a braid. Mommy, put this back and put that in that. Yes. Now you got a braid. You happy now? I know, give me 5.
2 massive traveler warnings for your day in the Nassau port. Number 1, if you are going to do a DIY excursion or take a taxi, I do recommend that you take the taxis or excursion personnel within the secured gate, just for your safety. Number 2, if you're walking the streets of Nassau and someone approaches you with a free bracelet, kindly turn them down and keep walking. If they are able to put that bracelet onto your arm, they will require payment and they can be extremely pushy. Heading back to the ship, be prepared for a bit of a line at the security re-entry, especially as everyone heads back around the same time. Make sure you have your set sail pass and your photo ID out and ready before you step into the queue to keep things moving.
All right, we're heading back to the Utopia of the Seas from Nassau Bahamas. We had a nice day. The girls got their braids, their hair braided. Yeah. Braids in your hair. Look at that. Oh yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. Time to go back to the boat.
After cleaning up, tonight was white night in the main dining room. If you love cruise theme nights, make sure to check out the Royal Caribbean app ahead of time so you know what to pack and have the right wardrobe. White night is always a fan favorite. Eating in the main dining room on Utopia is an experience in itself. Don't forget our golden rule of cruising. If you can't decide between 2 appetizers, 2 main courses, or 3 desserts, just order them all. Your waitstaff is more than happy to accommodate, and it's all included. We wrapped up an exhausting, incredible port day by watching the sunset right from our junior suite balcony. There is seriously nothing better than watching the colors change over the ocean after a long day of exploring. We are definitely tired out, but we will be resting up tonight because tomorrow is a massive day. Our next stop is Perfect Day at CocoCay. You are not going to want to miss what we are up to on the island. If you enjoyed walking through Nassau with us today, hit that like button, leave a comment below, and make sure you subscribe so you don't miss day 3. We'll see you next time.